you have done something that they say couldn't be done. Last year at the New York International Auto Show, then CEO Tim Kuniskis unveiled the highly anticipated Dodge Challenger SRT Demon to the world. With only 3,300 being produced, I knew immediately I had to have one. Yeah, baby! The Dodge Demon is faster than some of those $1.5 million exotic supercars. It's really built to be an elite performance machine. It's powered by a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi SRT Demon V8 engine.
Well, here we are inside the Dodge Demon, taking it for a little drive. 840 horsepower, 770 pound-feet of torque, which is amazing. When I first picked it up, the first thing I had to do was do a burnout. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that just hitting the traction control off button doesn't really turn off the traction control. You have to push it in and hold it for 5 seconds to really defeat the traction control. Then you can do a burnout.
Every feature was chosen to optimize drag strip performance.
You really have to be thoughtful driving this car. My feeling is this car is not for just anybody. You really have to know what you're doing to manage all this horsepower. I've driven the Hellcat and I spent a pretty good amount of time in the Hellcat.
001 Hellcat's going on the block.
This is the #1 serial number. Craig Jackson may actually buy it himself. The Demon is basically a Hellcat on steroids. It's the basic same engine, only they use different pistons and all kinds of other different parts, a bigger supercharger to get from 707 horsepower to 840. And if you want all 840, you have to do some special stuff and use race fuel. So it really is 808 horsepower every day, as long as you're driving with the red key.
Even the tires are specially made by Nitto. They're drag radials. And it even has the Demon's face right on the sidewall of the tire.
Now I will say also that these tires are like $750 each. So if you want to waste them on burning out, that's great, which I've almost done. And I've had a lot of fun, but my feeling is the next time I put a set of tires on this car, I'm going straight to the racetrack.
I really love this machine. It has unbelievable power, and car and driver performance tests clocked it at 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. 0 to 100, 5.7 seconds, with a standing quarter mile of 9.65. Top speed of 168 miles an hour, and after driving it, I could instantly feel that extra tenth that Tim referred to in our interview. And right after, he let me in on a little secret.
This is something you're never supposed to admit. You're never supposed to design a car for yourself. You're never supposed to design a car for your team. You're never supposed to bring something to market that's internal. You're always supposed to look to the outside market, right? And look at what the customers want. But the reality is, we have a core group of people inside our company that are passionate drag racers. It's that last tenth of effort, that last tenth of push to go beyond what you're supposed to do to something that actually is gonna make history.
And make history, it certainly did. The Demon is demolishing so many records, it's hard to keep track.
You know what? It just started raining. And the one thing about the Demon is, with all this horsepower and these slick tires, it's time to put it away. So, toodles!